Hi, welcome back. This year I thought I'd make an Advent treat purse instead of the usual Advent calendar. So I've made all these up, but I've left the last three so that I can show you how easy it is to do. I am using a pad as well, which I've had in my collection. I've just found it out and I thought, oh, this will be great. I don't particularly like this paper pad, and I wouldn't use it for any other projects, so I thought it'd be great. It's only going to get thrown away, so it doesn't matter. It was £1 from the Works in the UK a couple of years ago. I've stumbled on it, and this is a 6x6 paper pad. So these are the numbers, and I've just cut a white piece out of the die which measures 1 7/8 and put some numbers on. Got some treats ready which I'm putting in. So with the orientation facing upwards, so it's the right way, you're going to score at 1.5 and 4.5, rotate it and score at 2.5 and 3.5. So fold with your bone folder. So I'm just going to find mine out. I thought I'd got it ready, but I hadn't. And give these folds a really good burnish and make sure they're level. The crisper the fold, the easier it is to make these. This paper as well, it is 100 GSM in weight, and you don't really want to use a thick piece of card because it'll crack. So when you've made that shape, just go to the bottom score line on that side, pop your finger down and pull the other side of that score line towards that edge. So hold it with your finger, and then I'm just scoring down with my fingernail to get that angle. And you're just repeating it on the opposite side. Making sure that your sides are level as well and your bottom pieces are level. And you're going to do this on all 4 corners. Just going to bring you up a little bit so that you can see a little bit clearer. So put your finger on that edge, bring it down, and score it with your nail. If you don't want to use your nail, use your bone folder. So holding it at that base score line, bringing it down, and giving it that burnish. And that's all you're folding. And you're just going to pop glue. I just unblock my nozzle there. You're just going to pop glue on that sort of elongated triangle piece. So then just fold your side in and making sure it's level at the top. And give that a burnish. So again, give it a score and a burnish. Making sure that the edges is level. So pop in your finger at the edge of that score line. If it's not like this one, I think I'm going to have to score this a little bit more. The crisper that score line, you'll find it is really easy to do. So pop your finger on that bottom of the score line and then bring that edge up to meet, and you can see I've just run my fingernail down that line and you've got the angle that you need. Again on the opposite side. I'll be honest with you, it did take me a while to remember how to do this, and I couldn't get my brain right to do the opposite way. I just kept wanting to do it the same way, but once you've got it, it'll soon come, and a lot of you not have the same difficulty I've had, I'm sure you're not, but it is easy to do. So again, just popping your glue down, or your tape runner if that's what you want to use. This is just a good tutorial to use up any of those scrap bits of Christmas papers that you wouldn't use for another tutorial or another project. So you can see within no time at all, and I'm doing this slow so that you can really see what I'm doing. It's just repeating that process. And of course, these little bags, these little purses, whatever you'd like to call them, they'd be good done in a nicer way, a more fancier way, for Christmas favours on your Christmas table, any kind of a favour. Halloween, you could do it in Halloween papers. It does lend itself to quite a few occasions, really. And of course, when you decorate them in a different way, it changes the look as well. You don't have to do this fastening that I'm going to do on it. You could use your punches, thread ribbon through, put some eyelets in. It depends how far you want to take it. But obviously, because there's a lot with an advent, and I'm not giving this anyone, I'm just having it in my home. So that's why this is okay. And that is how it's going to finish. So with this, I've put a glue dot on it. Oh, and I just need to tell you that with that circle, I scored it at, I think it was 3/4. So I'm just popping some glue down and just eyeballing into the centre up to that score line. Popping my treat in. Bringing those edges up together to meet. Just fastening that over, and then you can pop your finger inside and just press that glue dot together. Making sure when you've put that on that you are putting the right side to the front. So you're going to stick that, if you're doing it this closure, that you're going to stick your closure onto the back. That's because it's a directional paper, so you're going to have one that's right way, one that's the opposite end. So just make sure you've got the right side facing up to the front. Of course, you might not be using a directional paper, so then it wouldn't matter. And as you can see, it holds quite a sizable treat in there. Much more than you would have if you bought an advent calendar. So these are the glue dots I've used. I'm just doing the last one. And that's all done. And as you can see, it makes a nice little alternative from the traditional advent box. Just using up your scrap pieces of paper. So I'll just bring back in my basket. And I hope you've liked this tutorial. Give it a go. If you have, like and subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll hopefully see you very soon.